all got shattered, unsurprisingly. And I gotta say, I love this composition from DRX. I think that outside of really nice Setzer there from 5kid, kind of denying a lot of the trading power because June found another hook, and that leads to an early back. And there is no flash, no mana on 5kid.
Yeah, and he's got teleport, but he elects to stay anyway as the root comes in. This is going to be the easiest first blood you've ever seen, as a nice try at a trade back, but heal is used and Taeyun will survive, even with the minions coming in here. So the Tahm Kench goes back, 5kid stays, and 5kid dies.
Thing has been going DRX's way. It's a second scuttle that is now going to get picked up here for Pyoshi. 3 marks! Fellas,
this is not okay. And now we're just going to get double roots down. Harp doesn't have his flash, and he's going to try to get out of there, but he cannot. Absolutely. 2 kills here to Taeyun, 3 marks for Pyoshik. DRX are on a massive roll here in the early game.
But Gideon is in the area.
Yeah, you can see 5kid, he's desperate to try to clear the waves. And now we got a Tahm Kench who's under turret. Takes a lot of damage as there you go. The Moonlight Vigil comes in. Pyoshik is able to hop away. That's just going to be another kill into the pockets of the Aphelios. And another plate on top of it. Let's drop down the Rift Herald. DRX, like I mentioned, the train will not stop. It's the express train. We're looking to get to the final stop.
And yeah, you can threaten a little bit there as Dove, but you invested your teleport, and because the Kindred ultimate is still there is never a situation where you are actually able to blow someone up. Kingen
comes out. Kingen's looking for the solo kill, and he's got one more. I think there it is. The needles come out, and one more auto will do it as he's trying to get in there, and he will pick up the kill, although he does go down to the turret. Nicely done, trying to turn things around in the top lane.
That's still incredibly strong. However, with Dove not really finding any opening, Kingen now.
Okay,
the Dove here.
Trying to get on top of Kingen here. He's got the needles coming out, trying to turn it, and he will not be able to. The Subjugate helping Gideon stay alive, making that kill easier. But you can see that Pyoshik, he's trying to turn it up on the top side. He already has 4 marks. How many more is this guy gonna get? As he's got 5kid, you can see that mark is hanging out there. He just needs to get the assist onto this poor Ziggs, who's all alone underneath the turret. And there's going to be the double kill going the way of Pyoshik. As they get on in here, they group up against Doran and deny any further kills.
And that's a trade you'll take anytime. Lamp supply is still available in case Doran would try and go for something greedy. Yeah, Gideon gets the Drake, but it's only a first Drake. We'll have to do anymore. And as it turns out, with a lack of pressure, they're able to stand up here. Say as Kingen. I don't think that's going to end well.
Yeah, I liked the play before. This one, not so much. He just doesn't have any vision. There was almost a lucky blast plant there that maybe would have forced a flash from Gideon, but
this game yet, and I think we'll also continue to have a hard time due to that Lamp's Respite. Now on the second level, Pyoshik also itemizing Wit's End.
Okay, looking to get on top of Pyoshik here. He does not have his ultimate. He had to use it to get the Syndra to safety, and so he's just going to die to a pillar and a couple of members of KT. And this is with the Infernal Drake up, so we're beginning to see some of the issues that DRX do run into a little bit later on in the game.
Yeah, a slow response by DRX as well. Seemed to me like Taeyun and June might have been able to at least rotate, maybe throw the lantern a little bit earlier. Could have been fine there, but that shows us that KT still can't take you down, right? Dove doesn't even need to do all the damage. All that he needed to do there, which he did.
Okay, Kingen trying to survive with his needles, but Dove just says, I'm LeBlanc. I can go straight in your miss. That's totally fine. And there have been a lot of little mistakes from the side of DRX. They had a massive lead, and all of a sudden, I mean, you look at the gold, you look at the Infernal Drake, there's a lot of different ways that KT can easily win this game now. And so trying to get on top of Jet here. He doesn't have his flash. That's going to be a dead Syndra unless he gets, nope, no E available, and down he goes. Killing spree for Gideon, who is, okay, just gets devoured here and will survive.
As I'm worried for just DRX's mental. This is a team that has had an incredibly rough split as, oh no.
Okay, we're going to get the Lantern in here, and it does actually get Harp into an unfortunate spot as huge damage from range as the turret is online. 4-0 and 2 right now with a couple of items already is Taeyun.
And we haven't actually, as we hop from objective to objective, and if either team had a Leona or a Rakan or something aggressive, otherwise
or
it's just
a
going to be this.
to jump into the enemy jungle and try to kill the Trundle and then just die.
What?
Yeah, he's the jungler as well. KT, it seems like they're not confident to just run at the Baron just yet. Do some serious life-threatening damage. So that time the Scout of the Week is enough to push Dove back, but he does have teleport, so we'll go for a redo. As here's this poke you were talking about. Zig's ultimate right on top of Team, doesn't even get through the shield, but the steal from Doran on the Infernal Drake is big. But here comes DRX, they have so much damage already with the Kindred and the Aphelios just moving forward, able to take a couple of guys down, and now they should set their sights on Baron.
And while it's nice that they're able to actually pick up that Infernal Drake, the follow-up fight gets decisively won by DRX, and picking up a Baron now might give them the opportunity to actually break open the base, take away the remaining map control that KD had available, and kind of go from there. I do want to see replay because I really wonder how Doran stole that, whether there was some funny business involved with Gideon, maybe also whether there was one of the smartest moves I've seen or one of the most,
you know,
not so good ones, because they did it worked out really well, right? It dissuaded the engaged. Oh,
no! This is the one guy you can't afford to lose right now, and he's burning down. He's got about 0 health at this point in time, and that might just be the Infernal. This is what we were talking about. As the damage does come in, Pyosik is just getting to work here, and it's going to be a flip, and it goes the way of KT as the Lancer Spike goes down. And KT now with the Infernal. They have blown the game open, and Doran and the rest of them, they're still on the chase. The ultimate comes out, and they're going to just keep them at bay, but take a look at the mid lane. You just got to stop the backs and let the Ziggs do the work. That's all they need. As Harp is looking to maybe stop the Gwen, but it's not actually going to work as Teleport is committed to here. As he might actually, yeah, June's going to die. Pyosik looking to follow the same fate as the jungler will go down.
And these kind of mis-executions from DRX are going to cost them a whole lot. That's an Infernal Soul. If they can get it, they can't approach the pit. It's just not happening. Pyosik isn't even anywhere near, and that's all of a sudden an Infernal Soul, as well as a Baron giving over to a comp with this much poke, with this much. I am not enjoying this.
Yeah.
This is not okay. We need to rectify this immediately.
Yeah, and you know what? Very close to doing exactly that. The minions and the burn come down. It's enough. Leandri's best item. And that's going to potentially do it here as Jace is going to be denied. Or rather the Kindred, as Jace and the rest of his team will put in the damage. And now it's 5-on-3. King, and he was just pushing the top lane peacefully as 2 of his teammates died. And now KT, that's all the room they needed. I think they'll go for the game-winning push now. Although here comes Taeyun. He's got 200 years behind him. We'll see what he can do. But the amount of poke damage that is coming out here is pretty insane. And this time it hits the right target.
There's just too much range. They can push here. Death timers are still really, really long.
Dang, Taeyun has really got some nice fancy feet. And look at that. They're just saying, no, Elder's up. We're just not going to pull the triggers. 10 seconds until Syndra. We got to go for this Elder.
Then I think we're really there. Oh, no, never mind. That is gone. That is a very, yeah.
Yeah, Harp doesn't care. It's fine. Steam got Elder.
That Lancer Spike provides you, and now you're playing into this poke comp.
He's dead. All right, here we go. We get some Kench burn in there. Hey, how about another kill? I feel like we're playing that game at the circus where you throw, or not circus, like the carnival where you throw darts at the balloon board and people just blow up. This Pyosik, he's got some armor for this balloon, but not for too long. Down he will go, and that's probably going to be game number 1. Finally coming in here, 42 minutes, KT are able to find the picks they needed. Taeyun is still alive, and he does have GA. It is, yeah, he's actually maybe going to kill Harp here. He's got some really nice weapons to do it, but the engage is coming in, and the burn is huge. As you can see, Trundle is able to chase him down, and now there is just no hope for this poor Aphelios. Down he goes, 1,000 gold, and that's going to be another balloon popped. As SKT will, I would imagine now, Chronicler, end the game.
I think they've done it, Valdez. I like your hesitation, given how this game has gone, but in the end, it will indeed be enough. Oh! Nope. Nope, not quite. It is a game that had a lot of